Wagwan beautiful people, I am Chef B. For today's video, I will be working with Elfin hair, and they sent me this loose curly wig. It is 22 inches and I did get a brown lace, but as you guys can see, it's a little bit too light for my natural complexion. I know the harsh lighting, but it is light, so I will need to customize the lace to make it a little bit darker. And also, even though the wig was pre-plucked, the knots were still black, so I went ahead and bleached the knots. Now the knots were like super easy to bleach, so don't leave this on too long. I accidentally left it on there for like an hour, so I over bleached a couple strands in the front, but I put some mascara on it to cover it. Or you can, you know what, just do mascara because you don't want to put no dye on it and ruin the lace. So that's how it's looking. I won't be doing any ball cap method at all because it's a lot of work and we're trying to make this wig application as easy as possible. Now, this technique I learned from a fellow YouTuber. I will leave the link down below for the video that I got this application from. And yeah, so as you guys can see, I darkened my lace to a darker brown, and I'm just gonna move some baby hairs out of the way for this type of wig application. I've done it before in I think 1 or 2 videos prior to this one. And yeah, so what I do is I take a little bit of baby hair, not too much. I'm gonna cut those later on, and then I spray the Got to Be Glued freezing spray. You want to spray directly on the lace and not too much on the hair, as I did. So make sure it's on the lace, not too much on the hair, because when it dries, it's gonna get a little bit stiff, but not like a bad stiff, because it can be brushed out. And once you put like a little bit of liquid type product like mousse, it's gonna be like smoother. So put it on your lace and it dries so quickly. Just put your blow dryer on warm air or low heat, and yeah, just hold it down. And this application was like done in minutes. Like, this was one of the quickest applications I've ever done, especially for a wig where I wanted to do a half up style. Like, it stayed late. And also with this application, for the last couple of times that I've done this, sis, this stays on. Like, with the Got to Be Glued and the spray, you always think of it being like a temporary wig type of application where it might come off easy with just adding water and whatever, but the lace was laid. Like, I don't even know how to describe it for you guys, but I had to use like a lot of water to remove this. So now I'm just going to take off the extra lace. So basically with this method, as you guys saw, it's like laying down the lace, then removing the excess lace, as opposed to removing the lace first, then laying down the wig. So you're just doing the opposite of the traditional method. So I'm just going to take off the excess lace, the very front, because I have to lift the lace to see where I'm cutting, and also make sure that I'm cutting the right places and I'm not cutting the hair and all of that. So afterwards, I go in again with the freezing spray just to hold down the lace and then blow dry it again. And now I'm just going to take a wet cloth, a napkin, whatever you want to use, some wipes, and just take out some of that shininess out of it. And so I'm going to part out the baby hairs once more, and then I'm going to trim them down, and then I'm going to attempt, let me say attempt, so because my baby hairs are never, well, let's not say baby hairs, I hate using baby hairs. These edges on this lace, I'm not perfect at creating very good edges. Yes, I'm just gonna fool around with it till I get it to exactly how I want. as for the details of this wig, it will be down in my description box below for the direct link, all the info for this hair. And also, this hair did not have much shedding. With curly hair, you get a 1-2 couple strands when you brush it out, so I didn't see any type of shedding out of the usual. And also, of course, when you pluck the frontal, you brush out the extra hair that's in it, and then you're good to go. So now I'm just putting away the hair so that I could tie it down while I do my makeup. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm using this wrap that I got from the beauty supply store, like a molding wrap, to just hold it down for like 35 minutes to an hour. And this is how it's looking after I have done my makeup. Yes, my makeup took over an hour, so it was late. The wig was late because it had a good amount of time to stay molded. So what I'm gonna attempt for the first time is try to do the sleek half up half down style with a wig. I get nervous with this because I'm like, girl, this looks hard, but I attempted it. If I had a second hand, I could have done it much tighter and much neater, but I tried to do it on my own, and the outcome was like, it was decent, you know, it wasn't too bad. So all I did was I used mousse, and I'm using Afro G mousse for this entire process to lay down the edges of the lace, to redefine the curls of the wig, to make this top ponytail. Afro G mousse, that it's like super bomb. It's not like it's stiff, but it keeps the hair molded and it keeps the curls tight. So I'm just going to take a piece of hair to just wrap around the base instead of like using a hair tie. And I find that this is better because you have better control of how neat you want the hair to look. So as I said, if I had a second pair of hands, or if I was doing this on somebody else and not myself, I could have gotten it like not super tight, but super neat and way more together. But yeah, I'm really proud of my first attempt at this. Girl, I'm proud of myself. Okay, I didn't have much faith. I thought I was gonna just leave this hair down, so now I'm just gonna apply some water to revitalize the curls, and then I'm gonna use the mousse, and then I'm gonna let it air dry for about 50 minutes, or you could use a diffuser or whatever to just speed up the drying process. You don't want it to be you don't want to use the dryer too much on it because you don't want it to be fuzzy and all of that, or frizzy. But with this mousse, you won't experience any frizzes, but be careful with using the blow dryer. And this is the end look. I am so in love. The hair is shiny, it's beautiful, the waves are just loose and great. If you want, you can use curling wand if you want the curls to be more uniform and tighter and all of that, but I just wanted the natural curls to pop to show you guys. And that is all for this hair for today. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at @Chev. As I said, the details for this hair will be down in the description box below for you guys.
Easy on the trap, nigga.
You are pretty girl, pretty girl, pretty girl. Why my girl, you are pretty girl, pretty girl, pretty girl. Why my girl, you are pretty girl, pretty girl, pretty girl. Why my girl, you are pretty girl, pretty girl, pretty girl.
Thank you guys for watching the entire video. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye guys.